What up, good people? Welcome back to another video. If you hear some noise in the background, it's some sorority girls. I don't know what's happening, but yep. Anyways, listen, this is story time. Another video, Coach McNelis driven video. Just reminding myself of the good times, the bad times, the ups, the downs, all the times I've had with her. It's been amazing. And yeah, let's get right into another story time. Let's get it. So it's so funny because I had one in mind, but I think I want to kind of switch it up a little bit because I got reminded about this story. So I remember I think it was the first week of class. And mind you, I just wasn't a very good student. It's just getting to class. I was going to be there. I was going to be respectful. Once I was there, I was going to be respectful. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Had everything I needed. I was going to pay attention. It's just getting there, especially at 18. Well, one day I'm in Coach McNelis' office and she's asking me questions. I had a backpack, but there was nothing in the backpack. And she's asking me like, hey, are you ready for school? Do you have everything you need? And I'm like, yeah, I got a backpack. She's like, do you have any supplies? I was like, no. I thought they were going to give it to me when I get there. Like, why do I need supplies? Like, it was always given to me in high school, so why can't you give it to me now? And she just laughed and was like, well, P, you got to have a pen, paper to write your notes. I said, notes? Like, you mean getting a pen, piece of paper? What am I writing down? So fast forward I think I left and I went to the caf, because I'm gonna tell you something, in college I never missed a meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm in the caf. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm in the caf. It's not like it is now where y'all can go DoorDash or y'all could just go and swipe a card. We didn't have that. If you missed a meal in the caf, you were starving. Trust me. So I left and went to go to the caf. And then I'm always in the gym. So I came back right after I had lunch. I came back, sat in Coach McNelis' office, and I noticed off to the side there was pens, paper, like school supplies off to the side. And I was like, what is this? And I remember Coach McNelis saying, oh, somebody must have dropped this off for you. You need to take that with you and put it in your backpack. I said, okay, well, that was nice, whoever did that. Like, at the time, I had no idea. Like, I'm telling y'all, I was so gullible. I believed everything. So gullible. Well, now that I know at my big age of 30 plus, she literally went and bought me some supplies and set it on my desk because I didn't have any and definitely couldn't afford to go get anything. But that was just something she's always done for me. And so that small story turns into, fast forward into how I got my extra money. So even like growing up, how you make your money, it's the amount of work you put in, period. I'm from a small country town in Luxor, Arkansas. Y'all know that I mention that all the time. I would literally go mow lawns. I would go feed the hogs. I would go pick pecans for a little change to have extra money, because going to ask my mama for some money for anything extra, big no-no. My mama had bills, big no-no. So if it's something that I need, like I wanted like 2 pair of shoes, no. 1 pair, that is all. And that pair better last you the whole year. So when I got to college, calling and asking my mama for some money, no. My mama had bills. Calling and asking my aunties, now if they had it, they were giving it to me. I got it. But like calling them all the time, every week, ask for money, no go. So what Coach McNelis did for me, since she's from Mississippi, I said, Coach, like, what can I do to make extra? I'll do anything. All of a sudden, when she knew like I was willing to work, I get like phone calls. I'll get these phone calls from people that, supported Southern Miss, that was in the area, in the community. They would call me like, hey, do you mind babysitting the kids after school? That was one job. I'll get a phone call. Hey, do you mind helping me clean the basement? Hey, do you mind helping me move boxes? So that's honestly how I literally survived in college. No one ever gave me anything. And I think Coach McNelis taught me that lesson. Whatever you want, you just go out and get it. You just got to work for it. So she never, even if I asked her for something, if I asked her to cook me a meal, I had to work for it. I better run extra sprints. I had to do something extra to get that. That woman never gave me anything. She gave me lots of hugs and love. But to think I'm going to get something for free, not a thing. And that's why to this day, I just commend her for pushing me and not just giving me anything. Because still to this day, I work for everything I get. Everything I buy myself, I work for it. Now, I'll tell you one thing right now. If I call to tell her that I bought a house, I just know, I can hear her screaming and yelling and jumping because she's like, I never thought I'd see today. Because she used to harp on me about saving money, working hard. And I always had something to say to her because she would always tell me to save my money. I was like, nope, I work for it, Coach. I'm going to go buy me a nice outfit. I'm going to buy me some shoes. And she used to always say, why do you need this? I was like, because I got to look good. And if I look good, I'll play good. And she never argued that. Because as long as I played good, it was not a problem. But she was always harping me, you need to save your money, save your money. And I started doing that. And that's why I think I was so comfortable with buying my first house. She didn't really get to see that moment, but I know she's looking down on me, all the things. She didn't get to see it, but I know for a fact she's so proud of me. But yeah, that was like a couple stories into one. There was just a mild story, but I'll get into some more later. All right. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.